When you are motivated, you just project positivity. When you are motivated, it extends. And for example, you in your working place, when people realize that you're really motivated at what you do, they just want to come closer to you. They want to listen to you. They want to be part of, and you would agree with me that you want to stay closer to somebody who is always positive. Do you know that there is some motivation, inspiration behind everything we do? From waking up from your bed, something has actually motivated you to get out of bed. That could be you going to work, even getting yourself a cup of tea, or making some food for yourself, or even motivation behind you going to work every day. You need to put food on the table. You need to get more money for yourself. You need to move to the next level. So yes, it is okay to be inspired. It is okay to be motivated, because you're motivated to bring out the best in you. And today I'll be sharing some reasons why motivation matters, why we should remain motivated. I've had people say, of course, this is I talk about a lot of inspirations, a lot of motivations for us to be the best version of ourselves. And I've had people say to me, well, I don't really need motivation. And when they say that, I sort of question, okay, how are you able to survive, or how are you able to live if there is no reason behind you surviving or you living, if there is nothing motivating you to live? If you have to maybe apply for a promotional job, there is something motivating you to do that. And of course, if you have goals, for example, long-term goals, at some point you're faced with challenges, but there is something that keeps motivating you to go to the next level. I'll be talking a lot about that. Or what do you think? I want you to stay to the end and share your own thoughts on why you think motivation matters, because it is a very controversial topic, and a lot of people say, oh, motivational speakers, I don't want to listen to you. Motivational speakers, I don't want to hear you. But you never can tell who is edifying your spirit, who is saying that thing that is important to you, who is saying that thing that would help you move to the next level. If you don't know me, I am Bola Adeyeye Omishade, and welcome to the Bola Adeyeye Omishade Show. Thanks for joining this community. It is a community where we support people to be the best version of themselves. Yes, of course, we inspire you, we motivate you. We get people who will share their life stories, who will share their experiences to motivate you to get to your next level. Or of course, if there is any reason for you to exist, to survive, to live for the next day, yes, this is what this community is about. You're welcome to be part of us. And we air one episode every week, and it's aired every Saturday, 1 p.m. every Saturday, premiered on Facebook and YouTube. So you don't want to miss any of this episode. Hence, you want to click on the subscribe button, and of course, click on the notification bell so that you get reminder that these episodes are aired. And yeah, doing that, of course, also means a lot to me. Thank you. If you enjoy this episode at the end of the day, do not forget to like it and share it. Share with anyone that you think needs to hear this. Thanks for joining. And of course, to my returning viewers, to those that are already part of this community, thank you so much. I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited to see you again. And I hope that we all will enjoy this episode and find something to take out of this. Right. So why does motivation matters? Why is it important that we motivate, we inspire ourselves? Now, one of the most important reason is motivation drives you to your next level. It drives you to achieve your goal. And of course, it of course encourages you to work harder. I remember me sharing a story of when I first got to England, and I went visiting my sister, one of my sisters in Reading, and at the time she was the company lawyer for, I think, Vodafone. Yes, she was preparing for an interview, and she was prepared. She took this GCSE maths textbook, and she was using that to prepare. She was, I think, solving for some mathematics, and she asked me to join her. And I thought, somebody who is a company lawyer, who is at the peak of her career, who is doing really well, and you're preparing for an interview, and you're working this hard just for that interview. And I thought, oh my God, that really motivated me. And I said, well, if she can do this, I can do it. If she can get to where she is, I can get to wherever I want to be. In addition to that, I also remember sharing me going to my brother's office, and oh my God, the moment I entered the floor, the loads of computer in somewhere in London, Bank London, I was so motivated. And when you're on that road, I think it's Bank, yeah, I think it's called Bank, yeah. You see all these professionals. That's the sort of people you see around that area. I felt really motivated. I felt the inspiration to put in my best. How many of you would agree with me that sometimes when you find yourself in some environment, you're just motivated to do what you want to do? Or, so you work harder, you put in your best. So when you're motivated, when you're inspired by somebody, by something, you just work harder, you put in your best, you try to be more creative, and that's another reason why you need to be motivated. You not only work harder, you're very creative, you're very efficient and effective, because you do things, that you achieve your goals in the right way, because that drive is already there. There's something that is pushing you to do better. There's something that is pushing you to be your best. Motivation helps you to be your best, helps you to be your best version. Yes, I don't know, share with me, what do you think? Because of course, I think to be honest, sometimes when I'm really down, I just go onto YouTube, I go onto, several places, or I even read books to just edify myself, to renew my mind. And it just helps you, it puts you on track. On several occasions, I've actually talked about we facing challenges, life happens. Yeah, you might have clear goals, you might have all this thing written down, but you're faced with challenges, you need motivation. Even if it's one or two words from somebody, it would help you, it would motivate you to say, okay, right, this is happening, but I have to move on, because, or maybe as a result of what that person has said, or maybe what you have listened to, and when you are motivated, you just become so creative. You are never tired of what you're doing, because on the other way around, when you're not motivated, you feel really bored. You're not motivated to go to work, you're not happy, you just feel bored, and all you keep doing is looking at the time of when you want to go home, or when you're going to close or end your shift, because you're not motivated to do that job. If there is something motivating you, or maybe you're even there because of the money, and that's why you have to go, that's the only thing keeping you in that job. But if there are so many things that motivate you to stay in the job, you just realize that you're so creative, you want to do your best, you want to look for ways of tackling challenges, you want the opportunity to even face increasing challenges, because you are motivated to stay in that job. So yes, motivation goes a long way in our lives. Motivation goes a long way in helping us to actually reduce our stress level. It helps keep stress at bay, because like I said, when you're motivated, you are not bored, you're enthusiastic to do the job. And just the way I am talking to you, I'm really passionate about this. Motivation is contagious, and I am motivated to do this, and that's why at every point, I always show up. I am always here because I know that one or two people will listen, or one or two people will benefit one or two things, or this can even change somebody's life. Maybe it's even changing your life, because like I would say, you can gain anything you want if you believe, if you do the right things, if you take the right step, take it one at a time. So just the way I am, it is contagious. When you are motivated, you just project positivity. When you are motivated, it extends. And for example, you in your working place, when people realize that you're really motivated at what you do, they just want to come closer to you. They want to listen to you. They want to be part of, and you would agree with me that you want to stay closer to somebody who is always positive. You want to stay closer to somebody who is motivated, because when you're motivated, you tend to want to learn more. You tend to want to be the best version of yourself. And of course, people want to surround themselves with you. So why not? Why don't you want to be motivated? Why don't you want to be inspired? And how can you do that? Listen to things like this. Sometimes when you're down, go on YouTube. There are lots and lots of motivational speakers who will motivate you, who will share their stories, who will tell you when things have really gone bad and how they have been able to solve them. There are lots of people who will share this. So stay motivated. Listen, read inspirational books, listen to inspirational videos to help you keep you on top of the game, to just help you to keep going. And yes, it is part of our daily lives. Motivation is part of our daily life. So I really don't want you to find yourself in a situation and say, oh, I don't really want all this motivational talks. They help you. They help you to be the best. They help you to project positivity. They help you to be creative. They inspire you to face increasing challenges. Even those your inbuilt skills, when you are motivated, it just projects, it comes out automatically. So why not? Why don't you want to be motivated? You have to be motivated. Find yourself in that environment of the people who you want to be like, because they will motivate you. When you say, I want to be, there is a saying that if you're in the midst of the rich people, you will be rich. Because of course, those rich people, the way they are thinking, you start thinking like them, because you have like minds. You have like minds. Because they are rich, automatically you'll be rich, because you begin to think the way they are thinking. You begin to talk the way they are talking. You begin to do things that they do automatically. And that's because they are motivating you to do those things. Even their talks, their actions, their reactions, would motivate you to achieve those things that you want to achieve. So yes, motivation matters. Motivation matters for us to be our best version. Motivation matters, of course, to help bring out those skills that we have. Motivation matters, of course, to inspire us to go to our next level. Motivation it helps you to attract good things, because anyone wants to stay around somebody who is motivated. Nobody wants to stay around somebody who is always negativity. Nobody wants that. And I want to believe that you would agree with me. I want you to leave in your comments. What are the things that helps you to stay motivated? When I want to be motivated, of course, I read books, I go reading, I do research. You just see me go on my computer, especially when I'm not happy. I've said that several times. You see me go to my computer, and that's all I do, because that motivates. I would see something that would motivate me. I would listen to people who I aspire to be like, because I want them to motivate me. I want to hear from them. I want to learn from their mistakes. So why not? Why not? I want you to share in your comment, in the comment section, what are the things that motivate you, and why do you think motivation? Share your story. Share your story of how you have been motivated in the past. I have been motivated a lot. I've been motivated to be in bed. You know, sometimes I find myself in an environment and I just feel, no, this is where I want to see myself in the next few years. And I just keep walking towards that. I take it one at a time. Bear in mind that, of course, we will face challenges, we will face obstacles, but if you remain in that environment, you just have a reason to keep on keeping on, keep on keeping on, keep on keeping on. You know, keep showing up, just show up, just do it. That's one word I used to use a lot. Just do it. I remember it was my brother that said that to me sometime in 2009. And then I kept complaining, and he said, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Stay motivated. Stay motivated. Edify your mind. You know, feed your mind with the right things. Feed your ears with the right things. Find yourself in the right community so that you can be your best version. If you have found this very useful, do not forget to click on the thumbs up. And of course, share this with your family, share this with your friend. If you have any questions, you have things that you want us to talk about, the email is on the screen. And of course, if you have not liked our social media pages, yes, go and follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. You know, you keep updated of what topics we're going to talk about and the times, and you know, you keep informed of everything that goes on in this community. So do not forget to like and of course subscribe on our YouTube and click on the notification button to receive notifications on when episodes are aired. So thank you once again, and bear with me, I've got cold. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks going on, but yes, it's getting better. So yeah, bear with me. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to like this, okay, and share. And I'll see you next week. This is Bola Adeyeye Omishade. Bye.